Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Paper Crafting. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are sped up 2 times and making some stacked tags. Now, stacked tags are literally just what I said. They're different size tags stacked on top of each other and either stapled or hole punched and use an eyelet, some way to connect them. Here I am. All of this paper scraps are from 3 projects I've recently done. So I figured I had them all in a little container. They're all little scraps that I would go through, sort all my scraps out by paper collection. So we have Echo Park, Practically Perfect, and then the other one is the same brand. I'm not going to say it. My Amazon device, the wake word is ECHO. So every time I say that brand, it goes off, and it just did. So I don't want to do it again. Um, this is some boy collection. I don't remember the name of it. I used it to make a stacked folio. I will link the video down below. The Practically Perfect, which is a Mary Poppins themed, I used to make my mini album in a box. I could not think of what it was called. I'll link that below. And then off to the side, there were also Simple Stories, Happy Hearts, I believe it was called. I'm not going to use those today because it's almost all cut aparts. So I'm not going to use that today. So right now, all I am, and I'm very sorry that I am out of camera. What happened was I had my laptop set up down below me to make sure that I was in view, and I couldn't see over my new desk. So I'm very sorry about that. I did not want to refilm. I don't have any scraps left to refilm. So after I went through and I just chose what I wanted to go where, I am now punching them. I'm also sorry for the mess. I should have cleaned this mess up. You can't even really see. I am literally still getting used to my new setup, my new desk, my new camera, my new everything. I'm getting used to it, and it's a slow process. So I'm taking this paper punch, which does angles. It's my favorite way to make tags because then you know that each angle is exactly correct, is the same as the other angle. And this is how I make all of my tags now. I'm also using a We Are Makers corner rounded around the corners of the bottoms. I only do it with this collection. I don't do it with the other one, and I don't know why. So right now I'm just going through and I'm punching everything, and then I will get ready to punch the hole and put them together. This is a great way to get rid of a lot of scraps. I have been on a mission to use up my scraps and also have items already made that I can pull from when I'm journaling. I have an entire little bag, not plastic, but like a reusable little bag filled with tags, one filled with pockets, one filled with ephemera. And it works out really well. So when you need to decorate something and you need a little something, right there it is. Okay, so I'm just stacking my tags, trying to get them as even as possible, which we all know, unless you're measuring, let it roll right off your back. If it's not completely even, not a big deal. I'm going to punch those, and I punch these with the 3/16, and then I'm pulling out my little container of eyelets. I also had a container of bulb pins and charms that I never end up using, and I don't know why. I think I forgot all about them sitting there. Okay, so now I'm just going to add eyelets, and I go, since these are colored eyelets, I choose the one that I think goes best with the stack of tags I'm using right then, and this one is orange. And I believe I pick, what, green for this one. Also, if you have trouble getting the eyelet in, just do what I did. I separated the tags and put an eyelet through. I put the eyelet through each tag separately instead of trying to get them perfectly lined up. I have to say, the papers that I had left from this collection, I really do think went very well together in this stack tag thing that I'm making. I'm sorry, it is early in the morning. I didn't even finish my first cup of coffee. I am tired. I had problems sleeping like I always do, and I am exhausted today. So all I'm doing is I'm really trying, like I said, I'm trying to use everything up. I don't want to have to put these stickers away. They're going to get lost in my sticker bin. I'm never going to find them again, and I'm not going to use them. What's left is basically I don't want to say the junkiest of it all, because that's not true. They're not horrible stickers, but I just want to get rid of as many as I can so I don't have to put them away. Okay, so here are my stack tags. I'm going to put these aside, and then we're going to start sorting this next collection. There are some bigger pieces, like decent sized pieces that I do put away. I don't use for this purpose. Now I also, while I'm going through here, I have my entire little punch bin next to me. It has all my punches. I don't have that many. I have more dies than I do punches. And I also have 2 crickets. The only time I get a punch is if I absolutely know that I'm going to use it a lot, like a circle punch. So here I am just cutting everything down to size and trying to match everything up. Oh, anyway, so as I was saying, I am going to use a circle punch for another set of tags. That's what I was saying. So I'm just matching everything up, cutting it down to size that I think works best, and trying to find pieces that I think work the best with each set of tags. I really did love this collection. I absolutely loved it, and Echo Park is, when I'm filming this, is currently having their sale, their warehouse sale, and I looked, and this collection is not part of the warehouse sale. Or else I would have bought another. And either is the new version of it, either is not available. I was very upset about that. I didn't put an order in. I was really just wanted this collection again. Okay, so I'm going to go through and start punching everything again. This punch is in my Amazon storefront. It punches through a good amount at one time. Yes, I'm doing everything separate because the tags are all different sizes. But if they were all the same size, I could punch through at least 3 pieces of cardstock, which isn't bad for a cheap, generic punch, in my opinion. And they also have other shapes. These ones I'm stapling. This little stapler is also We Are Makers. I've had it for years. It works great. I just thought I would do a little something different than what I did in the first set. And now I'm also going to find some stickers because, like I said, I still have a ton of stickers left and I want to get rid of them. The little stickers getting rid of doesn't bother me, like throwing those away, but I do have bigger ones in here that I don't want to throw away. I want to get used. So that's all I'm doing, looking for more and more stickers to put on. And honestly, besides the like 4 bigger ones, it was really the bottom of the barrel of the stickers. I used all the best ones in the project. Here I pull out my Fiskars. I think it's 1.5-inch circle punch, I believe is what that is. So that's going to be the top tag on my stacks. Yeah. So I'm just doing the same thing, going through, cutting them. And I think this is the last set of tags that I cut and make. Eventually the scraps get to be too small, and I'm also not cutting every tag the same. If they're different sizes, like if the base tag, the biggest tag is a different size than the last one, that doesn't bother me either. You never know what size tag you're going to need. I just cut them to fit them stacked is all I did. I kept it very simple. I'm just trying to use up my scraps. That's all. And I have a ton more scraps to get through. So how is everybody today? I should have sped this part up a little bit more. It's very boring watching somebody just cut paper. I'm glad I had to do a voiceover. This would have been way too long of a video just watching me cut paper. Of course, then you could have heard my thought process. I don't know what my thought process was for any of this. Okay, sorry, I had to pick up the dog. Okay, come on, lay down. So now I'm just going through and once again stacking them. And this one, I punch with the smaller side. I do have another pack of smaller eyelets, so I do punch these with the smaller one to use some of my smaller eyelets. I really do like how it looks with the circle or very thin tags. The boy ones that I made, that thin I love you one, I really liked how thin, gives it a little something extra in my opinion. So now I'm just punching and punching holes. These ones I did not round the bottom. I don't know what my decision was with that. I don't always round the bottom of my tags. So there's that. I also like the circles. I think the circles give it something a little bit different also. Okay, and here, these eyelets I got from Michaels. Now, if you get these eyelets, please be careful when you open it, because I open it upside down all the time, which is why you could see me slowly opening that container to make sure I wasn't opening it upside down. And also, don't forget, if you're using the crocodile, to spin I don't know what those are called. Does anybody know what those are called? I know they can be replaced, those squares up at the top. If you know what they're actually called, can you let me know down below in the comments? I can never remember, but I do know they can be replaced. But if you have to put those on the smaller eyelet setting or it crunches your eyelet, which is what I forgot to do with the first one. So now I am just going through and I'm closing the eyelet, crimping the eyelet. I'm not sure. Squeezing the eyelet. I'm putting the eyelets in, and then I will add some stickers, and these will be done. I really appreciate you watching this video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you pull out your scraps and start making some stack tags for yourself. If you do, let me know down below what your favorite part of making a stack tag is. I really appreciate you coming on and watching today, and if you could like this video and subscribe, that would be great. I am a newer YouTube channel and I'm trying to up my subscribers. Also, if you're on TikTok, head on over there and follow me over there. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.